Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What is going on, family? What is going on? I'm not going to hold you guys here too long. That is not my intentions, okay? But Dr. Tawana got to come by and disrupt for a moment on this first day of January 2025. Welcome to everybody who is just a first-timer strolling through, saw me in the feed. One of my beautiful cousins took the time to actually share this like I'm asking them to do now. Hint, hint, share this in a timelines, in a feeds, in somebody's story, in somebody's inbox. It don't matter. Take a moment to share, okay? We are under attack. Day one, we under attack on our own soil. There is so much to talk about, so much. So take a moment to share this. I'm not going to prolong the video at all, okay? But I think we all need to be aware. I hate to be the woman on the wall talking about, I told y'all so. If y'all don't pay attention and get your butts in gear, I don't know what to say. Because we are at war on day one, baby. I said at day one, we had 2 terrorist attacks. One last night and then one this morning, with more on its way. They got people working in sync. They all then rented vehicles from the same locations. They didn't all disperse to different parts of the United States, Las Vegas, New Orleans, God knows whoever else, wherever else they are. And not only that, we at war with some very wicked people. That's what I'll say, in high positions. We got a lot to talk about. Make sure y'all go ahead and share. I'm going to give y'all 30 seconds to share this good gospel truth, okay? Let me go over here and see what my cousins over here is doing, because I ain't been over here in a cool minute either. But I think we all need to know this. Everybody. Let me turn this off real quick. It ain't going to take me long at all. There we go. There we go. I hate to go over here because they be tripping over here. Should I go over here, Lord, tonight? That's what I should have did. These platforms, I think I will cancel that and just stick strictly over here, okay? Let me see how many of my cousins is tapped in. What's going on, Kenya? Natalie Douglas, what's going on, beloved? Wow, this was definitely going to happen. The government are bullies. Hello. It don't surprise me neither, but I think we the people, we the civilians, isn't that something I have been shouting from the mountaintops, literally? Who is always the victims? Who is always on the bad end of the receiving stick? Who is always the casualties? Who is it always? People strolling, minding their business, getting ready for the countdown to cross over into the new year, and 15 of them are dead. 15 of them. 15. With more to come. With more to come. And you mean to tell me that our government is allowing this? The open borders? Who has it affected the most? Us. And the person that's responsible for this actually happens to be born here in the United States with ties to them terrorists. Allegedly. Well, no, I ain't even got to say allegedly. This is mainstream news. You got to watch what you say on these platforms, because if you don't and you say something prematurely, here they come, knocking at your door. But no, this is mainstream news. This is reported from the FBI. How ironic is it that they wait till January the 1st? You know the reason why I'm laughing? It's because we knew ahead of time. Ain't nobody tapped into no psychicism or the stars or the moon. No, spiritually, insight. God said first, these things were going to happen. That's why God been telling us to prepare. And that is why God is still trying to tell us to prepare, because these things are going to happen whether we like it or not. Then. Honestly, I think we're going to a civil war. Yes, we are. Things is about to get so nasty. So nasty. And as the time draws nigh, it's just going to get worse. It really is. You have to be. I don't care if you don't want to hear this or not. You have to be prayed up to know, should I go here? Should I stay? Should I be around this? Should I shop today? Should I take the hike? You got to be in prayer, people. That's number one. You got to be in prayer. You have to be. That's number one. Top priority. Top priority. You can't just get up and do regular schmegular stuff we've been doing for this whole time. It could cost you. It could cost you. Not to mention some other dude that went and unalived 10 people, including 2 children, just about an hour ago. This is just getting started. We ain't even mentioned y'all. Y'all share this everywhere. Every citizen, every American, whether they're young, whether they old, whether they in between, whether they white, whether they black, whether they green, whether they purple, it don't matter. This will affect us. It always does. Mighty funny, it don't affect him. And I'm not suggesting anything. I'm not even going to say it, but it ain't affecting them. It's affecting regular people in shopping plazas, going about their daily life, their daily routine with their families, maybe in a movie theater, at a school. This is affecting people of all shapes, sizes, colors. I mean, what has happened to this country? I don't even know if it's a country anymore. This country, I don't think we know the seriousness and the depths of how downtrodden and weak this country is by its own fault. You can't even say this was done accidentally. You cannot even say that this was done through ignorance. This was clearly done strategically. Clearly. Everything that's happening right now is a plan. It's written in playbooks. We've been too entertained, too distracted to actually focus and really grasp, okay, they playing like this, we need to move like this. We got to take care of us. There is no crime in that. There is no law breaking in that. There is no wrong or harm in that. None. They don't care about us. They don't care about us at all. We have to care. We've allowed them to do this. That's why they keep doing this. And every time I hear somebody has lost a child, every time, I don't care if it was a child or an adult child, somebody mama buried their child. Somebody daddy buried their child. And the government is behind this? A 62-year-old woman can't even get on the train without getting burnt to a crisp. You can't even walk down streets without getting, imagine. I don't even think I want y'all to imagine, but it's real. We're not living in a fairy tale. We living in a simulation. There's no other way to identify. This is a simulation. These people are doing what they are being permitted to do. And I'm just like, what in the hell? People. We read about genocides. That's not false. Our military is weakened. Is full of and mixed up of a whole bunch of our military is weakened. Okay. You got people entering into the border, even still. No new legislation could be enacted or enforced until the new administration takes office. We didn't let these people come into our country. The very people that Israel is at war with. I mean, it's just, I don't mean to go on a tangent, y'all, but every time I turn around, it's the civilians that are, this is wrong on so many levels, y'all. This is wrong on so many levels. The biggest mistake that we ever made was being so dependent upon the government. Giving them too much power. We gave them too much power. Real talk. That's what has happened with evil, wicked rulers. And the reason why I'm talking about it and keep talking about it, because it is a reality. It's a reality you cannot deny. There is no lies being told at all. The job losses, who is that going to affect? The citizens. The 85 million jobs that are about to be gone in the first quarter. We on day number 1, about to go into day number 2. Should we make it to see then? The first quarter consists of January to March, 85 million jobs in a 90-day time span. Who does that hurt? Because it show ain't the executives. They didn't took all the people's money to go and invest it and get real rich as soon as Donald Trump take office, if he makes it. It ain't the citizens. None of us had any apps or systems to get rich with this online wealth transference. No, we at their beck and call. We have to get on their platforms, abide by their rules to get a little piece of the pie. If we bring in 1 million views, we don't get $1 million. They do. Content is a new currency. We don't own any apps. What happened in 2020 and all of the people who was regular smuggler in brick and mortars build a legacy for their family, gone. Buildings empty. Businesses shut down. Big time businesses, Macy's, Sears, Walgreens, CVS, GameStop, Nike, all of these stores shut down hundreds and hundreds of stores by last night, midnight. 400 stores here, 300 here, 800 here. And then, how many of y'all have heard that the fog in these different states have been making people sick? And it has a funny smell because it's on the news. People started to make noise about it now and say, what y'all put in the fog? Because the fog is making us sick. And when we go out and walk amongst the fog and get in our cars to go to work like we're supposed to, it stinks like something chemical, something is burning. How many of you guys have seen that? It's viral everywhere right now. It's viral everywhere right now. Because the hospitals are overrun, full of sick people. And these people are coming out saying, wait a minute, hold up, something's going on, y'all. First, the drones. And the places where these drones appeared, New York or New Jersey, California, I think they even made it to Vegas. I'm not too for sure. Somewhere out there was several places they made it to. Tennessee, military bases. They were flying over. The levels of radiation spiked. And did I not say radiation poisoning has the same symptoms as the flu? And now people are in there with flu symptoms. The hospital is overran. I can go to my Facebook right now. People, y'all got to put y'all masks back on. People always getting worse out here. I don't know what they didn't spray. It's on my phone right now. I don't know what they didn't spray. People is putting this on the threads. I don't know if y'all can see it right at the top. I know it looks blurry. She said, whatever this new virus is with that sad face, I know it's blurry. You guys probably can't see it. because of the camera, but over here y'all can see it, okay? Whatever this new virus is, and this is being put on people. Put on people. And did y'all hear? Won't be no more white eggs. And if you do buy them, they'll be very expensive. Now you got to eat brown eggs. Problem is, I don't know what the hell y'all done put in them brown eggs. I don't eat eggs anyway. I'm lactose intolerant. But I'm saying, for those who do, now we forced to eat brown eggs. As if we don't know Bill Gates is out here manufacturing hybrided foods, chickens, dairy. That's why he done bought up all this farmland. And trust me, people gonna eat it because they gonna be forced to. You ain't got your own vegetation. You don't grow your own food. You don't own no farmland. Raise your own cattle. Make sure they grass, organic fed. You don't got none of that. Unbelievable. What is happening? Unbelievable what is happening right here, right now, right in front of our faces, and it's being permitted. And the best thing you can do is get up. You putting this on people. Not to mention water is being sold on the stock market. Water. Dare you to go fact check me. Why is water being sold on the stock market? It will never ever be put on the stock market unless it's a commodity that it's not, accessible to everybody. Trying to watch my words. If you see me thinking, that's why. We at war. I said this in October. These people is right here on our soil, and lo and behold, 15 dead. 15 dead. 30 injured. It was 10, that was 15. And I can't show the footage on here, but I got it. It's absolutely abhorrent. I couldn't even imagine being taken out like that in that manner. I got the video of the woman being burnt alive and people just literally sitting there watching this lady burn from the soles of her feet. I ain't never seen nothing in my life like this. She just standing ablaze, fire going all in and out of her nose like a worm. I mean, another young man, black man, pushes a white man on a train track. He get hit by the train. He survived, but I'm saying nowhere is safe. Y'all didn't release the mentally ill, quote unquote, or shall I say the Manchurian candidates, the experimented, open borders to everybody, the Chinese, the Pakistanis, the Afghanis, everybody else Annies is up in our country. Taking out our people. Then these devils had the nerve to come out and say, hey, there's a new drug. Worse than fentanyl. That's terrorism. 300,000 children died from fentanyl last year in 2024. Now you got a new one. Not to mention the quademic that they telling us we getting ready to go back into. Just check out the news. You ain't gotta watch it. Just peep game. You peep game, then you able to know how to move accordingly. That's what this is all about. What are they doing so I know what to do? You notice in every movie, only the unprepared perish. In every survival movie, that person that people thought was crazy over there working out, doing 1,000 reps a day, running in the woods, you know, building stuff, they laughed at that person. But that person was the most prepared and the ones that survived. Go back to the Will Smith movie. Some type of virus and zombies and stuff was released on the people, and only certain people were saved. This I seen something where somebody went to ChatGPT. I'm finna do it with y'all right here, okay? I'm finna do it right here with y'all. Let me pull up my screen. I'm gonna show you how scripted this really is. See, y'all don't be like, this woman crazy. I don't care if you think I'm crazy anyway. You ain't gonna do nothing to me about it. I'll be crazy, but I'm gonna keep on sounding this alarm. That's factual. Unashamed, bold, courageous. I care enough about you and me and all of us to do so. I signed up for this. I told God yes for this. And if one be saved, if one be preserved, then my job is well done. Check this out. I'm going to turn the screen around just a moment so you can see too. What predictions will happen in 2025? What Simpson predictions will happen in 2025? Okay? Something simple. Let me blow it up so y'all can see. Check this out. Okay? What Simpson predictions will happen in 2025? I need to finish typing something. I'll let you know what I type and then I'll turn it back around, okay? And what predictions have came to pass in 2024 that the Simpsons predicted? Let's see what they say. Okay. The Simpsons has a notable history. Let's come on back. Come on back. Let me make it a little bit smaller. There we go. The Simpsons has a notable history of episodes that later seem to mirror real world events. While some of these parallels are coincidental, they continue to intrigue audiences. Predictions for 2025. Several episodes have been interpreted as making predictions for 2025. Artificial intelligence is the number one on the list. The Simpson movie portrays a significant environmental catastrophe leading to Springfield's quarantine under a dome, highlighting concerns about environmental neglect. Advancements in virtual reality. The show has featured characters using advanced virtual reality technology, aligning with ongoing developments in augmented and virtual reality. In 2024, certain events occurred that some associate with past Simpson episodes. One of them was Donald Trump's presidential campaign. An episode from 2000 depicted a future where Donald Trump had been president, which some interpret as a prediction of his political career. Advancements in holographic technology. The show has portrayed the use of holograms for communication and entertainment, paralleling recent developments in holographic displays and virtual concerts. It is important to note that while The Simpsons have featured scenarios that later resemble real events, these instances are often coincidental, really, and serve as satirical commentary rather than actual predictions. Recent discussion on The Simpsons predictions, like showing Kamala Harris running for president. Okay? Simpson producer reveals funniest prediction that came true and how much longer he wants to air the show. Who cares about any of that? So now I'm going to tell him, give me a list. Give me a list of 10 for 2025 only. Because y'all going to be blown back. Here we go. Rise of AI control systems. Depictions of artificial intelligence taking over jobs and even decision-making roles suggest increasing automation in industries and daily life. That's factual. Forbes said 85 million jobs will be replaced by the first quarter in 2025. Okay? Virtual reality integration into society. So where they trying to mix humanoids. This is where I can be over here and interact in the virtual reality world with somebody in Africa. Weird, dumb stuff, okay? Colonization of Mars. Like people being able to take trips to Mars. Build houses on Mars. It's already a thing. Go look it up. Environmental crisis solution. The dome was actually a protection from, like, what do you call it when the sun scorches the earth too bad? Some type of, solar catastrophe. They was pushing that. The earth is warming up. It's going to burn up. We need the Green New Deal. We need the blah, blah, blah. Widespread use of autonomous vehicles. Flying vehicles. Self-driving cars. Number 6, cryptocurrency becoming the norm. Episodes mentioning Bitcoin and similar digital currencies might align with broader adoption or government regulations of crypto. Holographic communications for daily interactions, VR, all of that stuff. Advances in robotic companions. Robots with human-like personalities, appearing as companions or helpers in society. That came out last year, that now the seniors can have a robot assist them. Hyperloop are advanced transit systems. Bullet speed trains. Definitely know that's happening in LA. And I'm sure wherever they have railway, where you can get from Bakersfield to Fresno, which would take 2.5 hours on a drive in like 20, 30 minutes. High-speed transit systems. Global internet connectivity. A world where internet access becomes a basic necessity, provided universally as depicted in several futuristic settings. Okay? This thing get real deep, but I just wanted to show y'all that. Talked about how dogs, AI will be able to read dogs' minds and tell their owner what their pet is thinking. It talk about where women can put on makeup with one application. Just put something on your face and boom, you're all did and made up using advanced technology. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know how to use this stuff, you're screwed. Period. And this is why the government's doing. They know that the dollar is dead. We're just going to let this play itself out. Apparently, there is a young man that unfortunately unalived himself, 14-year-olds, talking to an A1 therapist girlfriend. It's absolutely crazy. I have things that I need to share, but I can't share them over here. YouTube with the graphic in nature and stuff, but this stuff that you need to see because it's real. Talking to an AI therapist, wow, it's a shame. Now that's real crazy. That's really crazy. So much is happening, y'all. So much is happening. Terrorism. We are already at war. Like, I kid you not. We need to be praying. And for those who thought, hey, this is just going to be a smooth ride, everything going to be good. No, we going to possess the land and we going to recover it all, especially the kingdom, but it ain't going to be without a fight. That's what the whole kingdom is all about. Straight up. Fight for the good fight of faith. Contend for the faith. It's all about fighting. The weapons of your warfare are not carnal, but mighty. You wrestle not against flesh and blood. It's all about fighting. There is a level of evil that has been unleashed. It's not even funny. That's why you need to pray. You need to be led. What do I need to do? You can make one simple turn, and that be your last one. It's that evil out here. It's that evil out here. Okay? Be wise. I'm going to tell you something that the Most High told me. Period. We sure was. I think about it all the time. Ain't it funny how you had something and now that you no longer have it, you long for it? I think about all the time when we didn't have these. These are dangerous. And it depends on whose hands it gets into. If it get into the wrong hands, it's dangerous. But if it get into the right hands, it's life-changing. Children shouldn't have these. They're not responsible enough. They're not mature spiritually enough. And then wonder why you got children unaliving their parents because they took this. The younger kids, this all you see them with is tablets. They learning from AI. They learning from the tablet. Repetitions. They're not free thinkers. They can't think themselves out of solutions because they entertain. Parents is like, hey, look, I'm busy over here. I'm busy over here doing this. Get your phone, get your tablet. Sit down, have a seat. And we're weak. We're weak. That's right. I absolutely agree. You just asking for it. Real talk. We have to take a stand. The the betterment of our family lies on us. That's why God gave us them. Hear me clearly. It's so much that's coming. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know which one is first, but they all coming. Civil war for sure. I really feel civil war for sure. Because they not done attempting stuff. That's what I'm gonna say. And as we get closer, it's gonna be by act of God that man take office. It's gonna be by act of God. It's too much at risk. Too many people gonna get exposed. Too many demonic deeds that's been done in darkness gonna be uncovered. That's just like me. Make this make sense, okay? And I'm gonna use this analogy because I come from the streets. I used to gangbang, okay? I was a Crip. And if at any time I ever decided that I didn't want to be a Crip anymore and go join the Bloods, I just put a target on my back. Not only on my back, on my family's back, everywhere I live, the cars that I drive, people that I'm related to, they got targets on their back too. The number one reason why is because I know too much insight. I know where people live at. Okay? I know the top dog's home. I know where you stash your stash. I know where you hang out at. I know your baby mama. I know who your children is, who your mama is. I know all the dudes. That's too costly. That's too risky. So now I become a target. Take her out. Take her out. And there might be some chatter out in the streets. Yeah, we're gonna get her. But the most planning of how it's really gonna be done is gonna be done in secret discussions. I'm saying this for a reason because that's what's happening. All look well, but there's plots. Just like it was already planned that on New Year's Eve, this is what we're going to do in New Orleans. And then the next day, at this time, we're going to go and drive to Las Vegas. And we're going to use a cyber truck. And the maker of the cyber truck is Elon Musk. We're going to use his truck. And then we're going to pull his truck up to the Trump Towers. Trump's building in Las Vegas. And we're going to blow that up too. Okay? We're going to blow that up. Y'all get it? How coincidental you use a cyber truck created by Elon Musk and took it and drove into a Trump Tower the next administration, and both of these dudes are working together for the upcoming administration, and you go and blow that Cybertruck up with the intentions of blowing the whole building down. These people flying on planes and 185 passengers dead. And then a couple of days before that, another 80 something passengers unalived crashed right into a wall. First one, they say a bird flew in the thing, and the second one, they just crashed into a wall. Like, you can't make this up. I don't even know if, like I said, and this on my part, God, let your will be done. Okay? Let your people be preserved, but let your will be done. That's my prayer. I'm not even gonna cap. I pray for this country. I got loved ones. I got you all in this country. I pray for this country, but this country is wicked. Okay? And what I'm not going to do is get in trouble begging God to have mercy on a wicked country. No, have mercy on your people in this wicked country and help us. Help us to get out your way while you cleanse the earth. And if y'all don't think God ain't sending a message, let me show y'all. Because this happened last night too. People better get it right. Quit playing. Sonic. Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog. Hold on, let me show y'all this. Don't you worry. No, don't you worry. How much more? I gotta show y'all this, okay? This is something else viral. How much more does he love you more? And I had to go screenshot this because, like I said, they don't want us showing certain images and videos and stuff, okay? Found out they call Sonic the Hedgehog Blue Devil. It's always something, I tell you, it's not even funny. Yeah. Symbolism be right in our face. We neglect to pay attention to it, okay? So, one of my brothers on Facebook posted this early this morning. The Empire State Building. What was God saying? Y'all tell me in the chat what you think God was saying. Whether you believe in him or not. Because God was definitely speaking, okay? I'm going to give y'all the scripture. It says, the Lord of hosts visits the earth in thunder, in lightning, in storms, in tempest. So a lot of people, let me just break this down for y'all real quick, 2 minutes quick, okay? A lot of people don't understand when natural hurricanes and natural earthquakes and natural thunderstorms and different things of that sort, that is the Lord visiting the earth. That's what his word says. That's how he visited the earth. When Moses wanted to see him face to face, he had to hide himself in the cleft of the rock. And when the wind, the whirlwind, the earthquake passed by, he was able to see the backside of him. And that was it. So that brings us up to where we at right now. Last night, and there's no such thing as a coincidence. But even if you wanted to believe it was a coincidence, look at the 3 places that got hit when the new year rang in. The Empire State Building, that was in New York. Okay? The One World Trade Center, that was in New York. and the United States Capitol. How ironic is it that 3 buildings that represent the United States of America all got struck? Here go the Capitol. Let me know y'all thoughts about that. What y'all thoughts? That's the Capitol. Struck the Capitol. I'm telling y'all, take heed to what God is saying. Because we just getting started. We just getting started. He says in Matthew 24, and I ain't going church on y'all, but I'm a Bible baby. I believe the word. We see in the word, okay? We see in the word with our own eyes. Let me go to the next 2 pictures, and then I'll elaborate on that and keep it moving, okay? This is the U.S. Capitol. You can clearly see that. Let me show y'all over here. Last night, the U.S. Capitol, this is where decisions are made on behalf of the country, okay? This is where decisions are made. Legislations are passed at the United States Capitol, okay? And then let's go to the next one, okay? Here is the World Trade Center. This is where stocks and trade and the money of the country pass through here. So the decisions were struck, the money was struck. Ooh wee, ooh wee, and the State Empire Building. I think the State Empire Building was the first one. My apologies, because this is the White House. This is where the Capitol is at. Okay, I just want to go look real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all literally what God was doing. Let's see. Okay. So it was the New York State Empire. New York State Empire. What does it do there? Why does put New York State Empire plan? Okay, so the second photo was the New York State Empire. Okay, what goes on there? So it looks like it's just a Art Deco skyscraper in the neighborhood of Manhattan. Now, what happens at the New York? What happens at the It's just a popular attraction, but it got its nickname. It's like the attraction of New York. Okay, the attraction. This is how they show off they state through the New York State Empire. It was the tallest building until the World Trade Center, from what I'm reading. But it's where it attracts lots of tourists. Okay, we got that. It's the top New York City attraction. which attracts a lot of people. And that's what it's called, a landmark. So it's New York City's landmark. Mm. So the landmark. Okay, cool. All right. The decisions are made at the U.S. Capitol. U.S. Capitol. The iconic and majestic United States Capitol is the most widely recognized symbol of democratic government in the world. It is where the issues facing the nation are considered, debated, legislated, and passed into law. Okay. So you got landmark and tourism building struck. You got the decision making, law passing, uh, uh, debating office struck. Okay. And then you got the World Trade. Okay, let's check out what the World Trade's purpose is. Okay, the World Trade Center is a apolitical organization that can be located in any country. Okay, it supplies businesses with access to international trade services and facilitates and seeks to simplify and stimulate trade by bringing together the offices of government and industries that serve and carry on trade. Okay, so that's where our commerce go down at. And that was struck in New York last night. What y'all think God was saying? I just wanted to see, because that's what I was able to see. I was able to see the place where decisions are made and laws are passed was struck. The place where trade takes place nationally and internationally was struck. And the landmark of New York, the popular tourist attraction, was all struck on the same night, different times, but before the new year was ringing. Ain't that something? That's something. God is speaking. That by itself, if you don't hear what people is out here saying, the people that he sent to say it, that right there by itself will let you know, beloved. That ain't no coincidence. All of the buildings, that ain't no coincidence, y'all. Lord have mercy on America. That's all I can say. And Lord have mercy on the people who do not prepare. It's crazy. Let me go back up here. Did I put it up here? Down here. Okay. Okay, so where's the other photo at? Here you go. On top of that, we got this going on. Let me blow it up so y'all can see it. I mentioned it last night, but y'all need to see this. Okay? This devil says the U.S. could hit the debt limit in weeks and was on there urging, we need to start taking extraordinary measures. What is that? Our special accounting maneuvers intended to prevent the nation from hitting the debt ceiling as early as January 14th. This is 6 days before Trump is supposed to take office. And now we this close to hitting the debt ceiling. Well, how does that affect us? I'm glad you asked. That's a way that they can crash the dollar. Once the debt limit is reached, the Treasury can't sell any more bonds and other securities to pay off the debt from previous deficits. Put it simply, it can't get cash to pay off bills the government has already accumulated. If the U.S. can't pay those bills, then it defaults on the national debt, bankrupting the country. This is the perfect way for them to implement digital currency. They can care less. They can care less. It's always us. That means your cash will be trash. And then you'll be stuck like Chuck because you have nothing in the digital space. That'd be a tragedy and a tragedy for the simple fact when people cash is locked up and people can't get access to cash and they can't get other means of providing for their family. Let me tell you right here, right now, baby, it's going down. Period. What do they got to lose anyway? Homelessness is up, double digits. People done lost their homes, they done lost their livelihoods. Just yesterday, a judge was found in his chambers, unalived himself because of all of the things going on and the impact it has on his county, the people that he swore to serve. People is in that mind frame. The D.C. monument where they gather for speeches and marching, which I really don't believe they should do. That stuff ain't work. It didn't work when Dr. Martin Luther King did it. It made noise, and it always does. But it don't change nothing. We still fighting for laws. The hell with marching and speeches. The devil is a liar. We taking it back. Y'all not finna do this to us again. They had folks stuck like Chuck. The pandemic tore up so many lives, dreams, minds, livelihoods. Why? Because we wasn't prepared for that. We was not prepared for the pandemic. So let me ask you now, are you prepared for the second one? Let me just remind y'all of what this doctor said. And then y'all use y'all beautiful minds that God gave y'all to put 2 and 2 together to see if we come up with 4. Like I came up with 4, okay? Now, let me show y'all these clippings real quick. Okay, let me show y'all this real quick. How the CDC is prepping us for another lockdown. Okay. I'm truly grateful. Yeah. Okay. So they call this the quademic period. Flu, norovirus, RSVP, COVID, H5N1, H1N1, okay? 6 of them happening simultaneously, quote unquote. But this is after 47 vials of deadly viruses went missing and nobody knows where they're at. I never even knew that you were storing viruses until they busted a laboratory in my home state a year or 2 ago that was experimenting, had AIDS and STDs all mixed up to release on the people. Let me let y'all see that so y'all don't think this woman is going off the rocker. Hold on, let me let y'all see that too. Let me let y'all see that too. And get a swig. I'm really grateful. So many reasons to live. Oh God, I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. Let me let y'all see too, okay? This was December 9th, almost a month ago. Y'all see that real big right there, December 9th. Hundreds. I thought it was 47 vowels. My bad. Let me not lie on them. They said it's hundreds. That means more than one, more than two. Hundreds of vials. Oh, they say it right there. Over 300 live samples of deadly viruses, including hantavirus, lyssavirus, and Hendra virus, went unaccounted for after a freezer broke. And they still don't know where they at. Okay? Still don't know where they at. I've never even heard of viruses of such. But just last week, it was only 47 viruses. Now it's over 300 live samples. Okay? So I'm going to let you see how many viruses we have floating around here right now. How many viruses are active in the U.S. right now? So y'all see Divock 19 right here, the flu, RSV, okay? We got monkeypox, human parvovirus, the oral pooche virus, never heard of that, okay? You got H1N1, H5N1, rhinovirus, all of these viruses happening at one time that it made these folks. Okay? Start coming out with this. The quademic. All of these will be attacking people, and they say the most people who will pass away from this deadly strain is young people, y'all. See, the norovirus, the flu, COVID, RSV, norovirus. They ain't even including the H1N1, H151. They said them four by themselves inflames your respiratory tract, your lungs, all of that. This can be transmitted via contact and airborne aerosol transmission. And they say this winter, meaning right now, this is a threat. Okay? Oops. I'm finna pull something up that's finna, y'all gonna see this, okay? So all they want to do is pull up these articles. Should have spaced that out. Okay? CDC warns respiratory virus activity is high. Respiratory virus cases are surging. CDC. They're starting to warn rise of cases of COVID, norovirus, RSV, and the flu. These are news channels. They all parroting the same language. Okay? It's right here for everybody to see. Pandemics. They're getting the people prepared. Will there be another pandemic after COVID-19? Are we prepared? Bird flu, brain rot, and booze, the health issues you'll be hearing more about in 2025, okay? Trends for 2025, new pathogens are lurking, okay? 3 issues to watch in global health in 2025. What is the SPARS pandemic? It's supposed to be a futuristic scenario for public health risk communicators, where they do this simulation that's supposed to start in 2025 to 2028. We can just be here. I can just show you article after article. Okay. Let me go ahead and put 2025. I know for sure in New Jersey. This was Newsweek again, October 15th. Pandemic era mask mandates are returning in some healthcare facilities in California. Okay. As cold and flu season gets back underway. San Francisco. Their mask mandate go all the way through April 30th, 2025. Dumb. Let me go in here and type in New York because I know they whole healthcare system. Okay. Let me put 2025. I got the article inside of my inbox. I just don't want to have to go search there. This study pulling up stuff from January 2024. All right, since you want to play, let me go find it. Hold on. These are the things that they preparing for us. That's why I'm sounding an alarm. This is the type of stuff that pisses me off. The lockdowns are coming. Then what's going to happen to my people again? That's why I'm here. What's going to happen to us? They want us all celebrating and ho, 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 Merry Christmas and going on with things as if it's normal, knowing that you won't even be able to buy food or afford it, shall I say. Let me find this real quick, okay? Speaker Mike Johnson had already let us know. Why the debt fight is going to get even worse next year, because we ain't got no money. We ain't got no money to negotiate with. We ain't got none of that. None of that. They say this is going to be the worst financial year on the GDP for America. There's no way they can get out of this debt. They're trying to figure it out. How do we get out? What can we do? What moves can we make? What tariffs can we, slap on them? How can we get out of this? And now, oh, you ain't getting out, according to Miss Yellen. And they don't care. But where does that leave us? We keep on being the last, getting the last of the stick. It's terrible. Let me go to media and just open this up real quick so I can just get there really fast. Okay, we over here somewhere. Let me pull this up. Not to mention all these buildings and big businesses that have gone out of business. It's unbelievable. Is this where it's at? Hold on, let me see. I forgot to mention that how the water down there in New York and New Jersey turned real bad and start having a foul smell and a foul taste after these drones appeared. So did the radiation, right? Now you got the fog that stinks. I've never smelled stinky fog. See if I can find it over here. Told y'all about the eggs. You ain't gonna be able to afford eggs. Eggs are $13 a carton. And it is being recommended that you now switch over to eating brown eggs. Not. Let me. Somewhere up in here. See how much stuff I gotta go through. Lord have mercy. Hold on, let me do something else. I'm gonna scroll down here to this last little piece right here. If I don't see it right here, I know it's somewhere up in here. Hold on. I think it's up in here. Because it was right around the time Governor Newsom declared a state of emergency when only the dogs and the cats, here we go. I don't know why they was trying to play games. New Jersey largest hospital system mandates masks again as infections rise. This was on December 18th. And then you got governor in California mandating that masks be worn again. But I want to take you to this video because that's where we were going. I just wanted y'all to see the articles. Over here, hold on. All right. His name was Dr. Hotep. Dr. Hotep. How do you spell that name? It says, I think his name was Peter Hotep. Hotez. Hold on. Watch what this cat said. He said this on MSNBC. Now, why would he say this on MSNBC? if it wasn't real. Let me find the one. Here we go. 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Let me just speed this up to right where we need to be. All right. Now let me share this. Y'all gonna be able to hear this. All right, boom, here we go. Check this out and listen clearly.
Here's the reason why we need to care about this stuff, Nicole, is that we have some big picture stuff coming down the pike starting on January 21st. Mr. Bloomberg mentioned H5N1. That I'm really worried about. It's all over wild birds on the western part of the United States and going up in the north. It's getting into the poultry. We're seeing sporadic human cases, no human-to-human transmission yet, but that could happen. It's in the cattle, it's in the milk, and that's just the beginning. We have another major coronavirus likely brewing in Asia. We've had SARS in 2002, SARS-2, COVID-19 in 2019. And we know these viruses are jumping from bats to people thousands of times a year. But there's still more. We know that we have a big problem with.
This dude say pandemics are coming January 21st. What day does Donald Trump get inaugurated? He just said that out of his own mouth. I'm going to roll it back. They said a loaf of bread in 2025. Donald Trump even said the economy is going to crash. I'm going to pull them receipts up for you too. He just said, I hope it don't happen during the first year of my administration. If it happened within the first 12 months, then I welcome it. If it happens thereafter, then I reject it, because then that's going to be on me. He worried about his name, okay? But meanwhile, the country is about to be in a depression. He said this is going to be worse than a depression because they can't fix what has been done. They cannot fix it. And that's why Secretary Yellen is coming out saying we are going to hit the national deficit, meaning we will default on being able to pay our bills. Listen, we're going to, literally what she's saying is we're going to die with the dollar. We're going to lose our power with the dollar. BRICS, Britain, Brazil, Russia, I guess India, Africa, all of these nations that have ditched the dollar is waiting for the dollar to finally just go ahead and die on out, because now a new currency will be the superpower. And that's what this is all about. And now they got to hurry up and switch to crypto. That's what ChatGPT told us that's going to be the new norm. It ain't going to be no dollar bill. And it ain't. We don't even need ChatGPT to tell us that. God said it first. Get all the money you can and get back to the basics. What are the basics? Gold, silver, land, and cattle. That's what I gave y'all as real wealth that cannot be taken from you. It can be multiplied. All you need is one of each. If you had gold right now is at an all-time high just for an ounce of gold. You're looking at almost 5 bands. I love you, Sister Jill. Good night, sister. Let me show y'all. Let me run that back, and then let me show y'all what Trump said. There ain't no escaping this. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And unfortunately, the billionaires and the millionaires and some millionaires, shall I say, Because having $1 million is like having $10,000 back in the day. It's easy to do $1 million right now. You can do $1 million by yourself. But the multimillionaires, the billionaires, the trillionaires, those that are taking this wealth online, notice they're not taking no cash. The wealth transfer is not happening in cash. It's happening online. And they're taking that money and turning it into real estate. They are buying up all of the lots and they are buying up all of the land and they are building real estate on it to rent to people. And if your credit is messed up, you'll be homeless. If you don't make 3 times the amount of rent, you'll be homeless, because these will only be able to be rented to people who can pay us. And there's nothing you can do about it because you don't own anything. Let me run this back. Once I play this one and play the Trump one, I'm going to play a little in-betweener, something to just massage your mind while I go use the restroom, the ladies' room, and check on my husband and tell him to just give me about 30 more minutes, okay? But I'm going to play this first. Here we go.
Here's the reason why we need to care about this stuff.
Here's the reason why we need to care about this stuff.
Nicole, is that we have some big picture stuff coming down the pike.
We have some big picture stuff coming down the pikes. Listen.
On January 21st.
On January 21st, how in the hell do you get to release or predict on a date when a virus is going to ravage the nation? Y'all go look this up. His name is Dr. Peter Hotep. Went on national news and said January 21st, yeah, just wait on it. We got COVID, then spin the block. We got the flu. We got H5N1, which I'm really concerned about. All of these are respiratory viruses that makes it hard for you to breathe. And then they say that this one is more deadlier than the 2020 situation that will attack young people specifically. It's freaking unbelievable. This is not okay. It never has been okay. And y'all know where these viruses is made and whose money is given to them to go ahead and do research on viruses? Our tax dollars. It's called government contracts. They have government contracts for gain of function. NIH has gotten billions of dollars, if not trillions, in government contracts to go and research and mix up and play around with viruses. Now, how do you lose viruses? Tell me that. Somebody tell me. How do you lose viruses? Because they say 300 live vials of viruses are lost. Deadly viruses, excuse me. 300 live deadly vials of viruses are lost and unaccounted for. How do you lose viruses? Anybody can help me out with that? Why are you concealing or keeping live deadly viruses?
Mr. Bloomberg mentioned H5N1. That I'm really worried about. It's all over wild birds on the western part of the United States and going up in the north. It's getting into the poultry. We're seeing sporadic human cases, no human-to-human transmission yet, but that could happen. It's in the cattle, it's in the milk, and that's just the beginning. We have another major coronavirus likely brewing in Asia. We've had SARS in 2002, SARS-2, COVID-19 in 2019. And we know these viruses are jumping from bats to people thousands of times a year, but there's still more. We know that we have a big problem with mosquito transmitted viruses all along the Gulf Coast where I am here in Texas. So we're expecting dengue and possibly Zika virus coming back, or a Puche virus, maybe even yellow fever. And there's more. Then we have all this sharp rise in vaccine preventable.
Listen, y'all get the drift, right? Y'all get what they're saying, right? January 21st. If they let that man in, they're going to sabotage his whole presidency by doing what they did in 2020. But the people thought, oh, no, he's just trying to take us all out in the world. The people thought that. Well, no, this was done strategically. It's out in the news now. It's out in the news. This is how we was going to take that presidency from you because we hate you, absolutely hate you. You're an enemy. You're a threat. You was once one of us, a Democrat. You know our secrets, what we do, how we move. We can't have you running this country. Sorry. It's a big problem. Everybody and their mama. So listen, let me recap and let y'all know. All the things happening simultaneously to us. To us. And I want you to think about this when I go dismiss myself to go to the ladies' room, okay? It's going to take me a minute. I got to walk on the other side of the house. But I want y'all to think about all of the things happening simultaneously and ask yourself, are you prepared? Are you prepared for a dollar crash? Because it's bound to happen. It's not a matter of if. It's just a matter of when. It can be tomorrow. We can wake up tomorrow and have no access to cash. It just be trash. It can be on the 14th. Who knows? It can be in 30 days from now. It can be by June because those months were mentioned. Let me let y'all hear Mr. Trump. That's what I was going to do, okay? If a civil war break out, are you prepared? If the food, not if, when the food. They said a loaf of bread will be a day's wages. Ain't that what the Bible said? The Bible said it first. Says it in Revelation. He said, and then the angel was released to harm 1/4 of the earth. That's a lot of people. A lot of people. He said, and a loaf of bread will be a day's wages. If we make it $20 an hour and we work 8 hours a day, we about like $150 to $200 a day, something like that. Right? Can you imagine bread being that high? You got rent and everything else to pay. How you gonna be able to afford bread like that? And your money is not going up. Everything else is inflated and going up. The tariffs Mr. Trump is going to put on the people to stop them from allowing people to come into the country, that's going to really inflate things. Really, really bad. It's the civilians. So if you ain't making more money, then how you going to survive? Let me play Trump. I think I had him over here. Hold on. Let me find out where he at. Where he at? Here we go. I'm going to let y'all hear this real quick, okay? I'm going to let y'all see this first. This was his message, okay? Stop the share on there and then share over here. I'm going to read to you what he's saying, okay? What's on the screen. The extension of the debt ceiling by a previous Speaker of the House, a good man and a friend of mine from this past September of the Biden administration to June of the Trump administration to June. Will go down as one of the dumbest political decisions made in years. There was no reason to do it. Nothing was gained, and we got nothing for it. A major reason why that speakership was lost. He's talking about McCarthy, the one that the Democrats kicked out, okay? And now they want to kick out Mike Johnson, which is another speaker, okay? So this is what he's talking about. The dumbest move that the Republican Party is making, blah, 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 blah. I want to get down here. Now it becomes our problem. It wasn't our problem at first. He said this was a major reason why that speakership was lost. It was Biden's problem, not ours. We shouldn't have messed with it. But now it has become ours. I call it 1929 because the Democrats don't care what our country may be forced into. If you go look up 1929, so I ain't got to flip through all of these different tabs so I can show you. All you got to go do is look up 1929. What happened in 1929? The greatest depression America has ever experienced. Okay? I call it 1929 because the Democrats don't care what happened to our country, what our country may be forced into. In fact, they would prefer depression as long as it hurts the Republican Party. The Democrats must be forced to take a vote on this treacherous issue now, during the Biden administration and not in June. They should be blamed for this potential disaster, not the Republicans. It's coming. And he keeps saying in June, he knows more than we know, especially when it comes to politics. But let me just go ahead and let you hear it from the horse's mouth and not my own. I'm like, cool.
An economy that's incredible. We have an economy that's so fragile. And the only reason it's running now is it's running off the fumes of what we did, what the Trump administration.
The economy is so fragile. We have an economy that is running on fumes, is what he said.
Just running off the fumes. And when there's a crash, I hope it's going to be during this next 12 months, because I don't want to be Herbert Hoover. The one president, I just don't want to be Herbert Hoover. But what they've done is incredible. What they're doing with all of this money, the trillions and trillions of dollars of waste.
Okay, so just to bring you up to some speed, Herbert Hoover was a president who got into office, and in the first year of his office, there was a Great Depression. They didn't even give the man time to get in there and work nothing out, smooth nothing out, boom, hit him with it. He went down as the worst president in history because he really didn't know what to do. Okay? So that's why he said, I don't want to be Herbert. If it's going to happen. No, he didn't say if it's going to happen. He said when. Let's hear him again. He said when it happens, I hope it happens before June. Let's listen again.
An economy that's incredible. We have an economy that's so fragile. And the only reason it's running now is it's running off the fumes of what we did, what the Trump administration. It's just running off the fumes. And when there's a crash, I hope it's going to be during this next 12 months, because I don't want to be Herbert Hoover.
When there's a crash, I hope that it's going to be during these next 12 months, because I don't want to be Herbert Hoover. Herbert Hoover. Go look up what happened. I already did. It's going to happen, people. It's going to happen. It's just, are you prepared for it? And if you are not, you may still have a little bit of time. I don't know if you're going to make it to June. But I don't care if I did make it to June. If I prepared today for tomorrow, at least for one day, I did the best that I could. If all I could do is prepare for 7 days, I did the best that I could, and God will do the rest. But you know what? Hot diggity dog, I got up off of my butt so I can stand up on my feet, and I start doing something to prepare and preserve my family. because that's my responsibility. And I'm definitely going to give an account if I failed my family. Period. Let me let y'all play this, and then I'm going to come right back and tell y'all how y'all can get prepared and offer y'all some opportunities that you would have to be cuckoo for Cocoa Pops to pass by. This ain't getting better. It's getting worse. And I don't come by here and bring y'all this to sell y'all something. I come by here because we are commanded to watch and pray. Okay? We can't just pray like God is going to do it for us. No. We got to watch and pray. And what happens in prayer is communication. That's when God tells you, this is exactly what I want you to do. And this is how I want you to do it. And I don't care if you got to sacrifice and stop going out to eat to do it. This is what I need you to do so I can use that thing that you did in obedience to my voice to bless you and your family. Because I always think about the whole household. I never think about just you. You may be mad at your family, but God thinks about the whole household. Straight up. Hold on, let me find something real quick. Oh. I don't know why at a certain time I just start getting so. Hold on 1 second. All right, here we go. I'm going to let this one play. I'll be right back. I got to go use the ladies' room, and I got some opportunities you probably don't want to pass over, okay? In 2025, I'm not doing favors. I'm only strictly doing business. I'm here to announce to you that this is what I'm doing, and you can do it too, okay? This is how I was able to do $557,000 online. Take that money and go get some land. And take that money and go invest in some gold. And take that money and to go use it for some stocks. As soon as that man take office, when he take office, the stocks are going to shoot up. Elon Musk has a cryptocurrency. Everybody been talking about it in the circles that I've been running in. So we've been ahead of the game. They like, watch that one, because that one going to shoot sky high. And just yesterday, he changed his profile picture to the name of the cryptocurrency. We got to be smarter. We work with our heads and not our hands. We work with our minds. We need to be on point. You don't have to stay in crypto. You don't have to stay in stocks. It's guaranteed that everybody should learn about crypto, especially when this dollar dies, because that's going to be the main means of currency. Okay? Let me make sure that y'all can see this. Hold on. Because it shouldn't be looking like this if y'all can see this. Hello, Patty. Blessings to you, beloved. I'll be right back, okay? Just give me like 3 or 4 minutes at the most.
Again. Type it in the chat. Again. If it's life-giving, if it's serving your purpose, if it's going to transform you into something you never thought you could be, then do it again. Do it again. Type it in the chat. Drop it in the comments, man. Again. This thing served me. This thing helped me. It hurt, but it's helping me. And it's building a bridge to the future and the destiny that I've been called to fulfill. Period. Every time you go back, you're building muscle. You're building mentality. You're building endurance. You're establishing faith. It takes faith to get out of this to crawl yourself out of a messy history and leave a legacy. It is the man that refuses to quit. It is the man that refuses to put down his gloves that separates winners from wannabes. It is diligence and dedication and determination that separates the all-time greats from the one-hit wonders. Do you want to do this thing one time? Or do you want to be notorious for winning over and over and over again? I just want to know, is anybody listening that wants to do it again? I don't want to win one time. I don't want to be noticed one time. I don't want to make history one time. I want to do it over and over and over again. Do it again, no matter how hard it was, no matter how much you cried and you sweat and you bled. Do it again. Again, 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 again. Your goals are posted on your wall. You commit privately and publicly to the call that's on your life. You think about it day and night. Whatever the goal is, it's time to shatter the ceiling above your head, to break records, to shatter the status quo, to punch through targets. It's your time. It's your turn. You've doubted yourself long enough. People have left you, overlooked you, undervalued you, underpaid you. It's your time to connect. It's your time to get paid. It's your time to sign the deal. It's your time. If you quit, go back, dust yourself off, and try one more time. Show me your habits, and I will show you your future. It is what we do habitually. It is what we do every single day that determines the measure of significance that we get to live this life. Everybody wants to drive something, live somewhere, be connected. There are protocols that must be in place. There are actions that must be taken. Not just thoughts that you must think, but words that you must speak and actions that must be taken and coordinates to where it is that you are going. You are going somewhere. You're either going back or you're going forward. Everybody wants a comeback, but nobody wants a setback. You can't have a comeback without a setback. You are going to experience loss. You are going to have seasons in your life where you're not going to understand why and how you got where you are. Many of you have been the villain in your own story, and it's time to become the hero. The drama and the chaos, the narrative is about to change. The story is about to clear up. This is not a conversation about going back to everything that you left. There are some things, there are some people, there are some places that once we leave, we don't ever need to go back because we were tormented and we were haunted and we were abused and we were talked about and we were.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. Thank you, faithful people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Let me stop the share on that. With all of that being said, okay, here's some plan of action steps that we all collectively need to be taking. Okay. For real, for real, for real, for real. Stop using your resources that God is giving you to make sure that you and your family is okay and spending it out here with the very people that are plotting and planning your demise. That's the best way that I can sum it up. The government ain't never did anything good for anybody, okay? The government is for we, the government, not we, the people, even though they say it's we, the people. Things that we've been asking them to stop doing for so long, they will not stop doing it. And it's only gotten worse. They control the media. They control which affects the family. They control the resources, how we get paid, when we get paid, the tax system, the debt system, the money system. They own all of these systems while we own none. And that has to change. If you are a believer in God, then you know God ain't going to let us go out like that. So that's why we have to take whatever measures, desperate measures. We had enough time to get ahead of this, honestly. And if we're just getting in, then we're really behind. because we had enough time to get ahead of this. 2020, the rise of digital products, the rise of digital everything, start going digital, everything. And the people that had stuff in the digital platforms, DoorDash, Instacart, Uber, YouTube, Netflix, all of these digital nomads, they had stuff in position to just suck the wealth. And then they took that and went and built bunkers. Why are they building bunkers? Why did they take all of that money to build bunkers? What is going to happen to the American people? How many of us got bunkers built? If we need to go underground for about 6 months with food reserved in case of a nuclear weapon being detonated in our country. Why they go all down? We just gonna die from radiation poisoning, huh? Is that the name of the game? We should have been a long time ago ahead of the game. This is not a game. I don't care if you hate AI, learn you a skill. You're not going to make it without it. I don't care. Start practicing. Start pecking at the keyboard. How do I create this? How it's going to save and preserve you and your family to know this. They actually have a movie. It's called 2012. That ship that they used in that movie, all of the pieces from the New York trade towers was used to create that boat, to create that movie. But the basis of the movie was there was a African American, I think his name is, what is his name that played in 2012? Morgan Freeman, I think that's his name. Movie 2012. Yep, that's it. And in this movie, he's the president. There's some type of virus that has been released. And only the people who knew how to work technology was allowed to get on this big old ark, this big old boat. They left the senior citizens behind, people on ventilators, people with like diabetes, people with underlying health conditions. They all was left behind. But those in the medical field and those that knew how to work technology was spared on this ark. You can take that movie metaphorically and say, you know what, look, we already know that y'all don't have no good benefits for nobody. You didn't experiment it, practice on, capitalize on. You got blood all over your hands in real life. And now your judgment, America, has begun. God is telling his people right now to get the wealth of the wicked. How you going to get it? You got to go out and get it. It's stored up for you. It's not coming to you. It's not magically appearing in your mailbox. It's not something you can just sit back and kick your feet up and wait on to fall out of the sky. God is not a magician. He needs you to get up and he needs you to go and get it so that you and your family is prepared. Okay? Same thing he told Nehemiah, go to the kings and get all the lumber and the timber and go get this and go get that. David, you go ahead and ransack them over here and spoil their spoils and bring it all back. And I need you to build this and build that. And who was it? Not Noah, Moses. Moses, tell all my people to go to the Egyptian, get the silver, get the gold, get the raiment, okay? Tell them why, because they're going to need it when they get to the wilderness. Their clothes and stuff ain't going to wear out. And they're going to need it. For what? So they can build. Always was given a command to go get the wealth back from the very wicked people who took it from you. Okay? Since I'm a kingdom baby, I might as well tell you some kingdom truth. He told his children, get up and go to every Egyptian. The same people that oppressed you, go get it back. They oppressed you. They put labor on you. You was dropping babies and laying bricks at the same time. And when they found out that you was tired and you was praying and crying, they tripled the labor and lessened the pay. That was the whole reason God rose up a deliverer to deliver his people. Ain't no different here now. People are crying out. They done lost their home, lost their livelihood. The people in Tennessee, they living in tents still. The people who can't afford groceries, they had to decide whether they was going to eat or pay rent. They homeless. Families, whole families, people that you never ever imagined. Go to Los Angeles, you got teachers. They all line up on the streets by the airport because they know that there's a lot of police presence at the airport. And they live in their cars. They sleep in their cars. It's an absolute horrible nightmare. Right off a Century. Before we left, it was bad. You go to Hollywood with a Walk of Fame and the stars are riddled with tents. Texas, ride around downtown by the freeway, riddled. It is like a war zone. It's like, is this real? People sleeping under the bridge as you driving on the freeway with them blue tarps and baskets is absolutely unbelievable. And God is definitely going to make America pay for that. I bless this nation. You the richest nation on planet Earth. And this is how you do, my people. That is why he's telling his people to get prepared. Now, let me tell y'all a couple of ways you can get prepared. Number one, if I ain't got cash, I dang on sure need to have some credit. Credit is digital. Credit cards are digital. It's a digital wallet. I know for sure Texas is going to use gold. That's going to be their currency. They're working that out right now. Announced it 2 years ago. We're going to create our own digital currency that's going to be backed by gold, but it's going to be in the form of a credit card. If you got 1 ounce, that's $3,000 of spending that you have available. If you got 2 ounces, that's $6,000. 3 ounces, $9,000. Okay? They've been preparing this stuff for a very long time. The number one thing everybody should be doing right now is investing in their credit. Because if you don't have cash, you got to wait to make some more. Or wait till your paycheck come back around. But if you got credit and ain't got no cash, you can turn credit into cash. You ain't even got to have cash. You can use credit and leverage credit to buy anything. Food, housing, houses, cars, real estate, land, cattle. You can use credit to buy anything. So that's the number one thing we should be investing in. We should also be learning about crypto. Since that's going to be the new form. And that's why it has plummeted through the roof. It lied dormant for a long time. And then it shot up November 5th. And then it went back down a little bit. And then in December, as he started explaining tariffs and people started putting their money behind him, billions of dollars. And guess what they invested their money into in our group? Tech. Why do you think Bill Gates and Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos and Mark Cuban and all of these people, tech heads, have went and met with this man in Mar-a-Lago? Because China is way ahead of us when it comes to social crediting and AI and technology, way ahead of us. They know the dollar is going to die, and that is going to be the new way of life. And if you are not in position, then you just perish. You are forced to eat what they give you. You God knows what. All kind of articles stating that certain vaccines will be put in vegetables, lettuces. You ain't even got to go to the doctor and get a poke anymore. It's going to be aerosols. Terrible. You must have your real ID this year, or you can't even travel domestically. Bump internationally. You can't travel from Atlanta to California, from Arizona to New York. Not here. Not on airplanes. Not without a real ID. You got to have your credit in order. That is the number one move you should be making, is the credit. Let that cash crash. Okay, I got this digital currency over here going in the credit space, because credit is digital. You can't hold it. It's not tangible. But you can see my balance is 10,000. My balance is 100. My balance is 50 in the digital space. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Just drop a flame if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Credit is going to help you leverage it to buy what you need, which is bare necessities. Take that credit and go get you some land. It's the number one thing you need. That's the number one thing you need. Take that credit and go get you some land. And you can buy land for $300. I showed y'all the other night. $500. I showed y'all the other night. $1,000. I showed y'all the other night. Buy a house for $2,500. I showed y'all the other night where and how to buy it. And then go invest in you some stocks. Do it you got to be readily positioned to go and invest in you some stocks, even if it's $50. If you can do more, then of course you're going to grow your money by more. But minimum $50, and 3 stocks that you absolutely have to have something invested into so that you can get a whole lot in a short amount of time to be able to make moves. We don't got time on our side. We asking God to give us grace. We asking God to give us mercy so that we can get prepared. But in the middle of us asking, we cannot sit. We must move and respond. Are you familiar with, or do you work with day trading? What are your thoughts? I am familiar with day trading. I'm learning a lot about it. I really am. And now that I've learned enough, I'm teaching others what I know. Because this is going to be the next gold mine rush in just a few short weeks. I'm not a gambler, so I need to know the right moves. Not a gambler at all. I don't believe in gambling. That's too risky. But everything comes with risk. When we leave out our house, that's a risk. And I've learned enough to know I'm going to use AI to predict the best ones. I got a brother, he's a client of mine, is in one of my groups, that created his own GPT. He was in crypto, and I was like, brother, you really need to get in this space and run it up. And he was like, okay, show me how to use this little bot, and I did that. Bro created him a GPT. It told him how much and which to put his investment on. He did that. And literally in the same day, in the same hour, he had 10x his investment. And I said, that's what we're going to create your business around, so you can show other people. Because he kept trying to get me to check it out. I'm like, no, I ain't fooling with that. But God said, no, don't miss what I'm doing. You don't have to be involved with it like that. Yeah. You don't have to be involved with it like that. I say get the wealth of the wicked. And I want you to make a play that's going to put you in a position and then take some others with you so that y'all have more. We are all delayed, including myself, to be trying to do a one-man plan. Well, I'm just going to work and get this for me and my... No, we have to do this collectively. We have to. And because we're so delayed, when you're out of something and you have another community member, neighbor, that say, hey, I'm out of this, but I got this. Do you need this? Well, yeah, I need that, and I'll give you what you need. It's called bartering. That's how we're going to survive. If you can grow tomatoes on your land and I can grow cabbage on mine, and then somebody else can grow greens on theirs, and somebody else can grow peaches on theirs, and somebody else can grow oranges on theirs, and we all have fruits and vegetables. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Just let me know in the chat. Credit, the number one thing we need to have. We need to know how to use and maneuver with crypto. You can now pay people in crypto. You know it's a thing. You know it's a thing. We don't need to sleep. I don't care if I kid y'all not. I don't think I've ever told anybody this. I might have just told y'all about a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks, when I thought about it. I went and pawned my ring to get out of poverty. Real talk. I went and pawned my ring to buy a course that changed my life, that taught me how to turn on my phone. And then from there, the information that I got of that course made $12,000 in 1 hour. But I went and pawned me and my husband wedding ring. Desperate measures calls for desperate actions. And I was desperate to get out of poverty. Period. Okay? Now I am only solely interested in making money as fast as I can so that I can buy up more land. 20 acres is not enough for me. Because God didn't call me to just look out for me. He called me to look out for me and others. So my assignment is different. Period, point blank. We have to have credit. And if you don't have it, get you something to sell to somebody else, because credit ain't going nowhere at all. At all. There are a lot of things being reported on our credit that is absolutely illegal, and it's been done on purpose so that we never get out of debt, in debt to their system as it is. Let me pull this up so y'all can see all of the things that are legally being reported on our credit. Wonder why they got us in debt. Wonder why they will not allow us to get land. Why they wouldn't give that 40 acres in the mill. Why? Okay? Let me blow this up. This is on every American's credit report. These items, and they're all illegal. With the codes. The U.S. law, consumer law. Problem is, we don't know it. We know Jay-Z. We know P. Diddy. We know what's going on. We know the raids. We don't know this stuff, okay? Doesn't matter if you owe the debt. These are illegal based on those laws. Late payments. Anybody got late payments, just put me in the chat. If you see anything you identify on your credit report, just put me in the chat. If you got late payments, if you got hard inquiries, any collections, Illegal charge-offs. They've already been paid. They did not send you a 1099 stating the amount that they were paid to charge off your debt and still reporting it. Medical collections, child support. Ooh, they got our brothers in a chokehold on that child support. Repossessions. Delete bankruptcy in 4 days using the law. The law. It's absolutely illegal. You go and you look up all those codes will tell you just how illegal it is to have that stuff being reported on your consumer report. There is only one credit bureau, only one, and that is the CFPB. The credit police that go after Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion for violating your consumer law. Because the information that they have obtained on you is data trafficked. It is from LexisNexis, all these low-level credit reporting agencies that report who your mama is, if you ever had an STD, how many times you've been married, how many places you done lived at, where all the jobs you done worked at. They go and report it to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. But there is only one credit bureau. The rest of those are just credit businesses, credit agencies. You need to know the law so you can implement the law. Because each and every one of us could be filthy rich by suing the credit agencies for inaccurately reporting false, erroneous, derogatory. You posted my financial transactions that I got late payments, that's derogatory information. It's also against the law to be denied credit based on you reading my consumer report. That's why they tell you we pulled your consumer report from TransUnion, but they didn't help us make the decision. Which is a lie from the pits of hell. They actually did. They'll tell you too many delinquencies. We made a decision because we've seen too many delinquencies. You just basically denied me based off my credit, which is against the law. Credit is the first thing we, the people, need to have access to. Secondly, like I said, we need to know about them stocks. Stocks that made families, legacies, wealthy for years and years and years. And when it's up and you put money into it, you can walk away real nice. You got to know how to get in and get out, when to hold it, when to fold it. It's the art of strategy. That's it. It's like a game of chess. It's just the art of strategy. You got to know which ones is good, when to put your money on it, when to take it out, when to leave it alone, when to pass, when to just wait. You got to know those things, okay? Here's some opportunities that I have for y'all in those areas. I'm going to be a blessing to 10 people. I'm going to be a blessing to 10 people, but you got to realize the blessing, catch the blessing with two hands and be ready. Because that's the name of the game. You got to be ready while we live and in living color. You can buy it later, but I promise you, it ain't as bountiful and as blessed as it is that I'm going to offer it to you, okay? I got a whole entire credit business in a box. It is fully loaded. I have showed y'all over and over and over and over again, so much so that I ain't got to show y'all, okay? If you're new here, just say new, because I don't mind showing you. But if you ain't new, then you didn't see how beneficial this business in a box could be to you. First of all, apply it in your life. Second of all, apply it to your finances. Because this is a business in a box. that you can take right here tonight and sell it right here tonight. And everybody and their mama with a credit score, social security number, and over the age of 18 need the digital product that you have. Ain't nobody knew, so y'all didn't see it. I don't even need to show you. It's fully loaded. Funding information, how to sell it, how to create the website in an hour or under. Everything is done for you. Okay? 70 plus dispute templates already made up for you. Literally all you got to do, print it off, put your name, put it in the mail. See your results. You got student loans, go after all of those. Repossessions, go after all of those. You got charge-offs, go after those. You can clean your own credit in 30 days or less. Real talk. It does not take long at all. And now that you have gotten a turnaround financially in 30 days, help somebody else. Make an impact and an income. It's a whole, complete, entire business in a box. This thing is locked and loaded. This is something that you can sell from anywhere in the world. You don't have to apply it if you don't have credit, credit scoring system that you use. Where you at? People from Pakistan, people from Nigeria, people from Egypt, people from Dubai is using the internet to sell to American people. All day like clockwork. In their country, they are billionaires. I sent my spiritual son a lot of money, okay? 500 United States dollars. He said, Mom, I had to get security to walk me home. I'm like, what? $500? He was like, that was almost $100,000 of my money here in Africa. And they are making, I have a whole entire group where I show them how to make money online. And when I say they are dominating, them people are the hardest working people. You ain't got to tell them nothing but one time how to do it. Show me, please. Mama, change my life forever. God will bless you forever. Change my life, Mama. I drink tea every 3 days. I eat one bowl of jola every 5 days. Change my life. They hungry. They will outwork and run circles on any American any day. Everybody and their mama need this. Do you know that credit repair makes millionaires on accident? People just get in that niche. Excuse me, eager to share their results. And then people like, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? I got people all the time saying, I will pay you to do it for me. It's like, bro, I can't. I got too much on my plate. When I come by and say, I'll do it for a couple of people, I'm more so interested in your results because I take those receipts and turn them into sales. Okay? Social proof. So whenever I come by here and offer you an opportunity to do it for you, invest my time, put my expertise, it's not because I'm trying to offer you a sale. And no, it's for receipts. I don't have time to build out anything for anybody. I need your receipts to show people, other people, social proof. It works. And boom, here's the receipt to show that it works. Let me show y'all. I don't know why I got a cramp in my stomach, but Satan, the Lord rebukes you. Don't play with me now or never. Okay? This is the whole entire business in a box, but I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to charge and challenge y'all to take action. When I tell you this has helped me, I have showed y'all so many receipts. I have showed y'all so many receipts how this has changed my life that it does not make any sense that you wouldn't take advantage of this. Because I have showed y'all receipts. I've showed y'all student loans, 30 and 40 hard inquiries removals in 1 month. I've showed y'all me go from a 400 to a 700 in 45 days. I've showed y'all me go buy a whole rental car company. I've showed y'all me go buy real estate, houses, get that built in my business. Land, buy that in my business name. Don't play with me. Put that in a trust because I don't own nothing. I control it. Can't sue me because I'm paper poor, but I'm asset rich and my trust owns it all. This is what they do. When I tell you everybody else, every other national, this is what they do. That's why I will not let up off of y'all. If you want to change your life, change this right here. You will change your life. Change this right here. You will change your life. I never was able to get approved for anything till I start implementing this. Change my life, my family, it changed my life. I went from welfare, EBT, food stamps, Section 8, to owning land, to leaving my children something. If my time is up today, my kids got something that belongs to them forever, and they cannot squander it off. They cannot sell it. It belongs to the trust. You can use it and for the rest of your life, your children. It belongs to the trust. It does not belong to you. I implemented and put it into place, so whatever I created, you never lose. Period. We're playing those type of games. Same games Robert Kiyosaki, same games Warren Buffett, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, same games Rockefellers, Bilderbergs, all of these people have played. I'm playing a game too. Okay? Everybody and their mama need this. Let me just breeze through this real fast. You can see the value. So here's the whole master class for you. This is all for you. How to dispute your stuff, okay? How the credit bureaus work, how the statute of limitation. If they come back with this is what you hit them with. This how you can sue them, blah, blah, blah. Everything that you need to get a 800 credit score and above in a little amount of time. Hear it all for you over here, okay? My score, IQ, FICO score, credit report, how to utilize it, how to look at it, how to get negative personal information removed from it. I mean, it is fully loaded. It will change your life. This is just for you. So you get this. You get your dispute letters, just some, here's some few dispute letters for you. Okay? The business in the box is for sale, but this is for you. The most common negative credit, let me show y'all over here. Most common negative credit reports that are being reported are these ones right here. But you get all of this. All of this is yours for the taking. It's visual, it's audio. You listen to it, you hear it step by step. You can't get lost. You do exactly what's in here. Video tutorials, how to do it step by step, done for you. Everything's done for you. The dispute letters are done for you. Put your name on it and your debt that you won't remove, and boom, okay? You got a credit repair ebook. You got something to sell just out of this one. You got the Metro 2 Compliance ebook. Baby, when you go look up Metro 2 Compliance, listen. This is how you get the stuff removed rapidly using the Metro 2 Compliance based off of consumer law. Here is a 24-hour inquiry removal guide. You can take this right here by yourself and sell this for $100. It's editable. All you got to do is put your name on it, your colors, your photo on it, whatever you want to put on it. Editable right in Canva. Okay? Here's the video tutorial. How to customize your ebook guide. It's already done for you. All of this is over here for you. Okay? How to create your website, statutes of limitations, secondary bureaus. This is Nexus, Lexus is like 18 of these. You must freeze your credit because this is how Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion is being updated by these secondary bureaus. You must freeze all activity so that you can dispute correctly, okay? Everything you need is in this box. This is just on the learning side for you. But now let's go to the business side. This is what you can resell and keep 1,000% of the profits. You buy it one time, you sell it forever. If I was going to sell anything, it would be this because everybody needed pandemic proof, recession proof, depression proof, don't matter. Virus proof, fart proof, it don't matter. It's something that I can sell rain, sleet, snow. I can sell winter, spring, fall. I can sell whether there's a virus, a lockdown, whether there is liberty to move around freely. I can sell this, okay? Right off the top, you already got stuff to sell. Beginner credit for business credit for beginners ebook. That's already you can sell. Right off the rip. Okay? Do it yourself dispute guide and workbook. People want to know how to do this themselves. Stop being scammed. That workbook right there is for sale. Bankruptcy disputing guide. What to do and how to remove items that were supposed to be removed during bankruptcy. How to avoid bankruptcy. Okay? How to get stuff taken off of your credit, how to claim this, use this, do this, whole 9 yards, okay? How to set up your website to sell this stuff. It's all done for you. How to create your account, how to add your digital products, okay? Your ebooks and all of that, your templates, it's already done for you, okay? Stand store mockups, they already done for you. Just download them right here. Here's the video tutorial how to use them. Everything you need. 70 plus dispute letters, child support, hard inquiry, check systems, wage garnishments, repossessions, credit bureau stall tactics, evictions, you name it, it's in there. Marketing, how to sell this. The marketing piece is a beast just by itself. You want to know how to make $1 million? Tap into that marketing right there. Social media content marketing, it's already done for you. How to do additional 5 streams of income off this one business in a box. Okay? Here's emails to increase your average order. They already done for you. How to circle back and check in on them. How to upsell them into something else. 60 days of credit repair nurturing emails already done for you. Okay? How to restrict access and edits to this course if you want to give somebody certain access. Okay? Here is a list of bank CEO contacts that got money with your name on it. They waiting on you. They already know you coming. Why? Because we already did the footwork, made the connections. And then bonus down here at the bottom, get paid. How to get paid 3 times from just one customer. This is the business in the box. You get 2 for the price of 1. How many of y'all would buy that business in a box if I gave it to you for $250? Now, let me tell you something. You can't sell it for $250. I can't sell it for $250. Master resale rights mean you have to sell it for what they ask you to sell it for, which is a minimum of $497. You can't sell it for lesser than that. You can sell it for more. If you want to sell it for $700, that's yours. You can't put no cap on how much in a plus you can sell it, but you can't sell it for lesser than $497. How many of you guys would buy this business in a box? The masterclass for yourself and the business in a box for you to sell on demand for $250. How many of y'all would trade $250 for $263,000 every single month? Let me ask that question that way. And if you don't want it, cool. Okay? Can't say nobody offered you anything. I'm not here to convince you, persuade you. If you don't see the value that I need this, that if they decided to go everything digital, I do have a digital product to sell. That's number one. Number two is I'm going to take better financial care of my financial future by implementing what I learned on my end. So I got a business that I can sell, and I also got plays that I can help me and my family. I can go help my grandma get out of debt, my mama get out of debt. I can create family legacy with just this one box. How many of y'all would trade $250 for $263,000? Because I showed y'all what people is doing. And same thing you can do. Okay? Take this business in a box, create a community, and give everybody in the community access to the business in the box for just $47 a month. 5,600 people in there. That's $263,400 every single month. This is per month. I just put all the people in the community together, and they just take advantage of the business in the box. I just put all of the contents in there. Y'all have y'all way. It's $47 a month. You don't pay, you don't play. Okay? This person right here, $49 a month times 3,400 people. Same thing. Cleaning up your credit, building business credit, get your first 20K credit card. Every content, all the contents out of the business in a box. Okay? And probably don't even got all of the goodies from the business in the box, but these are the main ones. Okay? $49 times 3,400 people. $166,600 every single month. That's in the ballpark of $2 million. This top dude that I showed you up here, he's doing $3 million a year. $263,000 a month, $3 million every single year off of a business in a box. Okay? So if y'all don't want that, let me move on. I was going to bless y'all, a couple of people who wanted to take advantage of it for $250. Okay? But we're going to move on. Next, I have a workshop. I'm going to call it an intensive because it is an intensive. It's going to be 4 days long. I'm going to show you how to use AI to invest in the best stocks as soon as Donald Trump take office. I'm going to show you how to use AI to invest in crypto. What is crypto? How to invest in it, when to get in, when to hold it, when to fold it. What is a candlestick? What is that? What is this? Okay? I'm going to show you everything. And I'm going to show you how to use artificial intelligence to help you. You're actually going to have your stock portfolio already and your crypto stuff set up by the end of the day that we do that on. Okay? I am interested. I just don't have the extra $250 tonight. You have to purchase it tonight, beloved. You have to purchase it tonight. That's the deal. You can purchase it later on. It's $497. Actually, the business in the box, I'm selling it in 2025 for $997. Okay? But you can, for you, Sister Denise, you can email me and put something on it if you like to. Okay? And I'll do something like that for you. But there's not a whole bunch of people feel the need that they need credit and didn't want to take advantage of the opportunity to buy that for $250 when people have bought it for $500 and will get in here and testify that this thing is off the chain in real life. It's a game changer. It changed my life. Back to the 4-day intensive. I'm going to show you how to use AI to build websites and turn those into wealth. Because there are a lot of entrepreneurs, 85 million finna be out of job. They're going to come right over here in this inline space. Okay? Right over here in this online space. And they're going to need a website. And I got them covered. Okay? I could charge $500 minimum for a very basic website that didn't take me even 5 minutes to build. So I'm going to show you how to do the same thing, okay? How to turn websites into wealth. We're going to take a day on that. I'm also going to show you how to get some of these YouTube and Instagram faceless viral video coins. Okay. I'm interested, but don't have it. The extra 250. Y'all have to take advantage of the opportunity. I get it. I do. I really do. But when I'm doing deals and favors, it's only for live. Y'all can get this at any given time, but it's only for lives. And I really don't want to sound mean because I'm not. I have served my people for a very long time, and I need to hurry up and go because my kids is over here. Redemption. But I try to come by here and bless my people to the best of my ability. I had to pay money for that. And not only did I have to pay money for that, I had to beg. Could you please put this together? We really need this. Instead of workshopping here, workshopping there, could I just put a bug in your ear? Can we create? And it was done months later, but we had to pay a lot of money for it. It is fully loaded, okay? But like I said, y'all my family, and I don't mind looking out for y'all. That's why I come by here and look out for y'all. Technically, I cannot sell that business in a box for under $497. When I say $250, it's because I was going to bless some people and put my money with it to help you get in and get it at whatever price point, that you can afford if the $497 was a little hefty. But like I told Sister Denise, and you got to be serious. If you got something to put on it, then I don't mind looking out for you too, because y'all family. Okay. If not, then you just have to catch it at a later time. Unfortunately. But you're also going to learn how to turn websites into wealth. Also, you're going to learn how to get you some money without ever showing your face. I'm telling y'all, this intensive you don't want to miss. That's all I'm going to say. I'm only going to do one of its kind. But this intensive you don't want to miss at all. You can create these channels and sell them for a very large sum of money. If you don't want to sell them, you can have them all monetized and make a very large sum of money. You can make multiple channels. You can have 5 of them, all pushing $20,000 in every single month off of content that don't have to show your face or use your voice. How many of y'all tap in with me in the morning on the prayer? Those are all AI generated videos with millions of views. I'm going to show you how to get into this gold mine and take the wealth of the wicked. You want to know why God is putting us in this place? Because we have allowed the enemy to hijack media. We don't have no footing in the media space, none. And he's calling us to take it back and to take the wealth of the wicked so that we can. Okay? I'm also going to show you, just like I just showed you that community up there that's making them people $263,000 a month. I'm going to show you how to do that using AI. You're going to walk away with 4 streams of income: stocks, crypto, websites, faceless channels, all of the things that will bring you in $1 million in months and not years or decades, literally. Okay? It's $297 for the 4 days. $297 for the 4 days, live Q&A. You're going to leave there with your stuff already set up and ready to rock and roll with the blueprint, the framework, how you do it, lifetime access to the replays, hand holding, because you got me there showing you how to do this step by step. A granny can do it. A baby can do it if I showed them how to do it. Okay. I got that for $297. 2 people can take advantage of that for $197 here on this live. It's $297 thereafter. If you want to take advantage of this intensive, put a 2 in the chat. Okay. Number 3. I'm trying to see if I should mention this one or not. Number 3, I have another business in a box. Y'all let me know if y'all want to hear about these before I even bring them. You have not heard about these, okay? I have another business in a box. And I'm only going to allow 2 people to take advantage of this opportunity. It's the whole digital product business in a box. As you just seen, the credit repair business in a box. These are already done for you digital products that you can sell instantaneously. As soon as you get access from me, you can sell it. Okay? Tumblers, blankets, all kind of different things. Coloring books, I mean, you name it, things that people buy. It's not just stuff that like coloring books. Who's coloring books? People that got high levels of stress. It really is a popular niche. Who's buying blankets? Mothers that have newborn babies. Okay? Mothers who have newborn babies and they want to capture their milestones. You can make milestone blankets. Parents that have lost their children, you can make blankets in memory. Husband and wives that want to have so many different type of blankets. Okay, they are popular. Just go look on Printful. People buy them every single day. Every single day. Okay. It is fully loaded with every digital product that, I mean, it got 40,000 digital products in there. 40,000. 600 plus AI websites. Okay. It is fully loaded. But I also, the problem is not people not wanting to start a business or buy these things. The problem is people don't know how to sell them. So I have a whole business in a box just strictly on marketing. If you bought the credit repair, I'm going to throw in the marketing and give you both for $497. If you get the digital products business in a box, I'm going to throw in the digital marketing. I mean, it's going to tell you how to sell without batting your eye, sell in your sleep. What is automations? How to set them up? I mean, it's over 30 something modules. You can sell this business in a box 100% reseller, right? Every business owner needs to know how to market what they're selling. This is making people $900 days. They're selling this marketing. I mean, it's a marketing machine, real talk. You want to learn how to sell on TikTok, how to go viral. You want to learn how to sell on Instagram. You want to learn how to sell in the DMs and the emails. I mean, all kind of ways that it's just too long for me to tell you about on tonight. I use one strategy out of the business in a box. I've used more, but I use one strategy out of the business in a box alone. And did $50,000 in 4 hours. Okay. I only teach these strategies in my 16-week mentorship. You get action. If you buy a business in a box, then you get the marketing business in a box. So now you have 2 businesses in a box that you can sell both for $497 minimum. You can have both, whether it's credit or it's the digital business in a box and the marketing business in a box for $497. Okay? If you want one or the other, it's $250 for just a few people while I'm here on the live. Last but never least, and I'm about to go because my time is up. Every time I get here, it's just a pause. I'm like, should I say? I have a done for you opportunity. If you have a book on the inside of you, I offered this last night. Some of y'all slept on it. And like I just said, my time is very, very rationalized out to certain tasks, blah, 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 this, that. Okay. I don't have a lot of time. So I have to strategize my time to make the best of it. Spend time with my kids, spend time with my husband, spend time in the business, record, do content, do this, do the coaching calls. I mean, it's a lot. Okay. So me putting my time to make sure I create you something that will sell over and over and over again. I will write your book if you have a book. Of course, you would have to participate. You'd have to sit down and it would be done interview style. I will take that interview and I will create your book for you. I will make it a bestseller. It has to be uploaded on Amazon KDP. I will do that, make it a bestseller. I will create the campaign to make it a bestseller because it's just a way to make it a bestseller, okay? Doesn't take long and it's not hard. It's just a way to make it a bestseller. So I will write the book. I will upload the book to Amazon KDP. This is where you make your copies. You set up your payments to get royalties. Okay, we work hand in hand, so we can set that up properly. And then we campaign to make you a bestseller, which gives you brand authority. Bestseller just gives you brand authority. Okay? So when you stand, people see you on a bestsellers list. And I will build your community of like-minded people who want to buy your book or who either want some type of connection to you, with you, want to be in your sphere of influence in your circle and your community. They want to learn from you, whatever it is. We will fill it with those who are ready to support you, ready to buy from you, ready to be in your network. Okay? Let me just show y'all the offer for just a couple of people that I offered this to. But here on tonight, this is what I'm offering to just a few people. Because like I said, I don't have time to do this for everybody at all. This is what I'm offering to just a couple of people. And I have not put this out there yet, especially over here. I already know it go crazy. It went crazy the last time I asked, did people want to collaborate on a book project, which is about to come out soon, and everybody will see that. I'm a type of person that don't say checkmate until the moves is made. Okay, if you don't know now, you do. But in just a short time, y'all will see that. But this is what I'm offering this opportunity for two people, and you better be ready to go tonight. I will give you this opportunity for $4.97. And it's only for two people at this price because you got to think about it. My time, and there's going to be resources used out of the $4.97 to grow and scale your community, to make sure that your ISBN numbers and different things of that sort is purchased, not given for free, purchased. Okay? And whatever else goes in with it, the graphics, the book covers, all of that stuff. It's not free. Anybody want to take me up on that offer before I go? I got one more to show y'all that I ain't mentioned, but I'm gonna mention it here. I'm getting ready to have this challenge here where I am going to show you. You want it, Sister Betty, you better snatch it up. Anybody else? I'm not even going to go over that 2 times, okay? Because that is absolutely a steal. It really is. And do Dr. Twan really know how to write books and stuff like that? I do. Is Dr. Twan an author? Yes. You want to know how I make the bulk of my money? Off my story. Sure do. I charge a hefty fee to come speak on your stage. That's facts. Off of my story. I've gotten into Chamber of Commerce in multiple states off of my book, my story. Okay, I'll come back to that. I got about 5 minutes and I'm off, okay? If you guys want to take advantage of any opportunities, you might want to take them now. How many of you guys would like to buy land or get the land banking list where you can find out where you can buy land for 300, 500, even 100, okay? Am I Arthur? Absolutely, okay? This is just one of my books. One, just one. So you can clearly see it's on Amazon. It's in Walmart. I don't want it to be in Walmart, but it is. Biblio, it's in certain places, okay? You already see your girl on the front cover. It's my book. This is my first book. Okay? That's my maiden name. Also sold in Walmart, Biblio, Amazon, yada yada, Waterstones. It was even sold in Target. Okay? This is my book, published in 2008 from Outskirts Press. Absolutely horrible experience, but I am an author, and this is what opens doors for me. Okay? Anybody want to get access to buying land? I will allow you to buy my land banking list with 240 land bankers. I'm going to end it over here on Instagram, okay, y'all? I see y'all done fell off, so I'm going to save my battery over here. But if you want to tap in over here on YouTube or Facebook for the next 3 minutes or so, then you can do that. My phone is hot and it's about to die, and I'm about to get off, okay? If you don't want to do that, you heard something here on tonight because you guys don't have access to the information like they do over here, go ahead and hit me in a DM, friend. I'll get you taken care of. With that being said, I love you. Stay safe. Stay safe. And just know that if nobody told you they love you, I love you. And that's why I showed up for you. Okay? That's why I showed up for you. All right, y'all. Hold on, let me make sure. All right. Hey, Sister Angela, how are you, beautiful? Bella Walkabouts. Got you covered, sis. I'm proud of you. Roll Tide say, you late, Sister Pope. I'm about to end, friend. Hey, love. Hey, love. The land banking, if you guys want to get access to the land banking, Where to go find you some land at, friends? Where to go buy you a house for $1,000? There are 6 spots you can buy homes for $1,000. Houses on this land banking list. Okay. You can also sell it. You can also sell it. That's what I do. I sell the mess out of that land banking list in real life. If you got it, you should be selling it. But everybody and everybody that I know can get an opportunity to go buy them some land for a little bit of nothing. Ain't no gatekeeping over here at all. We all need land. Okay? If you guys want that, what in the world? I'll come back to that. It is very imperative to get you some land. That way you at least have you something to grow on, something to plant, something to build on. They want to put you out your house and you got land and you got an RV or a truck or something, it's yours. You can put whatever you want to on it. I just showed y'all the other day, you can buy a house for $2,500 that was already valued at $39,000. If you don't want the property, sell it. You can be wired, the money can be wired into your account in 3 days. You can buy it tonight. And what's today? Wednesday? By Friday, have $39,000 wired into your account. Please don't miss opportunities and pass over opportunities repeatedly. It's sad and it really breaks my heart that my people ain't even got it to invest in themselves. And danger is all around. These are working people and they don't even got it to invest in themselves. That is devastating. It really is. That is absolutely devastating to me. We built this whole entire country and we don't have enough for ourselves, enough to invest in ourselves. We're like, oh, I can't invest in myself because I need to pay this and I need to pay that. That is terrible. Okay. You need to let me know, sister. Text me and let me know what the deal is. I don't want anybody to miss out, but what I am saying is in 2024, I did favors. This year I'm doing business. When I see them moving like this is the only reason why. The only reason why I would even come by here and try to offer you a hand up. I can't give you no handouts, but I can offer you a hand up. And that's what I'm simply trying to do. Offer my people a hand up. That's it. That's it, beloveds. So, yeah, I ain't got nothing else. I see you, sister. I don't know if you wanted to be discreet. It's their first deposit coming from another credit union after 10 years. Wow. I got you. Okay. Just text message me and let me know what you got going on, what you want, and I'll see how to work it out with you. Okay. That's something that I am willing to do. Sister Betty, you want the land banking or you got the land banking? You're saying yes to the land banking. I'm just trying to make sure that I take care of you all before I leave, and I'm way past my time. I was shopping the land list today. Come on here. You better say that. I'm about to go look at some beautiful acreage. I got some land, and the reason why I'm trying to help y'all get y'all money up, I got some land for sale, but I only want to sell it to people that's going to build with me. These are some home sites. They have ponds. I mean, different things of that sort. I go meet with the gentleman. I'm trying to go meet with him, but this is a team effort collectively. And hear me clearly, you can buy this stuff with your credit, business credit or personal credit, and never have to really put much of anything down. You just need to know how to do it. Okay. It's the master class, which tells you what kind of property you want to go after. So you ain't just on there looking like, well, I'm going to pick this and pick that. No, if it don't have no frontage and it don't have no power poles and different things of that sort, you don't want to do it. Okay. Hold on one second. I do have the wealth business in a box. I understand business is business. I had to track down my money. I know that's right, sister, because I would have. The devil is a liar. I don't know what in the world y'all got going on, but listen. What is this over here? Um, Let me go ahead and pull this back up, and then I have to get out of here, you guys. I'm really, really late, and really, this is just me stalling. Sister Elizabeth, if you want the land, you gotta snatch it up, sister. Snatch it up. Where am I going? Back to Facebook, okay? I did this last year and got several of my clients to $10,000 months. I'm going to show you on day one how to either create or use your digital product. Day two, I got a whole entire system. Now you ain't even got to go and do it here, over there. It'll write your email. I mean, it'll do everything for you. Your funnel. This bad boy is it's a dangerous tool, for real, because it's gonna make a whole lot of people money. It makes me a lot of money. I was waiting for them to go live with this system. When I tell you I've been waiting a year, I was like, thank you, Jesus. This thing generates over 250 leads. You ain't even got to worry about nobody buying your digital product, okay? At all. I'm going to teach you how to do your first $1,000 to $10,000 in the first 30 days using this system and your digital products. Day one, create. Day two, automate. Day three, scale, period. I'm charging $197 for this 3 day of my time. People go to work and make more than that. You see the price on the screen. For just a few of y'all on the live, maybe 2 or 3 y'all, you can get in for $97 tonight. Okay? Tonight. You can get in for $97. If you want that, put a 3 in the chat and go make your payment real fast. Include your email, okay? Because it's going down. You want to learn how I did $557,000 online digitally? I'm finna show you the sauce. But this system, this machine, on another level. Real talk. I'm not even gonna put the other ones out there. No, I'm not gonna put the other ones out there. I do have the business in a box. It's a wealth bundle. It's a business in a box. Hey, Sister Latoya, I see you, boo. This is an amazing program, Dr. Wells. Let's go. I love my people, and I want to help y'all, okay? So I'm trying to help y'all. I'm giving y'all the tools that I've used to do what I've done. So I ain't just saying, hey, I made $1 million. Look at me. Look at you. 90 boo-boo. The economic finna crash on you, but not on me. That's so evil and demonic. I would never do that. No, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm Coach Tawana. Get over here now. Get over here. Do this now. Do it now. No excuses. Do it. It will work for you if you work it. That's the type of mode I'm in right here, right now. Okay? 2 more minutes. If you want that business in a box, you can get $30,000 to $50,000 in funding. Just having a startup plan. And a startup plan only costs you $10 to $20. And they will fund whatever kind of business you want to start. Do you understand me? Whatever kind of business you want to start. You want to learn about the Airbnb game, how you can go rent houses and apartments in your business name and make you some passive income. If you want to learn how to do Toros, what times would they be? They will be in the evening. For the 3-day, it would have to be in the evening, like after 5, 6 Central Standard Time. A couple of hours a day. That's why I'm doing 3 days instead of trying to jam pack it into a weekend. What was I saying? Sister Angela, you made me forget. Oh, if you want to learn how to get in the Turo, the terrorist that ran over them 30 people last night and the other terrorist that blew up himself in Las Vegas, they rented cars from Turo. You can make a very good substantial, even just putting your car on Turo. They'd be like, what you want to do on Turo? What is your goal? You want to make your monthly payment, or you want to make your monthly payment plus some? And it's a way to go get 5 cars in 1 week and have a whole car lot. Boo. Okay? Easy. It's 1, 2, 3. It ain't never been this easy to go get the wealth, to plunder them. Never been this easy. But you learn that. You learn how to do a call center. Guess what all of these businesses that are going out of business, Walmart's, Macy's, JCPenney's, guess what they're going to become, y'all? Data centers for AI. Guess what they're going to need? Call representatives. Guess who got the sauce on putting together a call center that you can automate, that you never have to step a foot in? You can leverage people from the Philippines to answer the phone, just like everybody else do when you pick up the phone and Muhammad is on that mug. Okay? You got all of that inside of this wealth bundle. When I say it's a wealth bundle, how to do $100,000 in 30 days. That's all in there. It is fully loaded. How to do corporate contracts with Airbnb. I need a call center too, sister. Y'all finna see my call center. It's just gonna pop out. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show people. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one up the score with them. Okay. Is the funding in the credit? I'm sorry, I know you probably said it. It is. And Sister Portia, I'm gonna send you the funding. But there is funding. Yep, the funding. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Y'all didn't think I knew that, huh? I'll be paying a little bit of attention to people, okay? I do. I like certain lyrics. I'm saved, but I like certain lyrics, and that's just one, because that represents me. Sometimes you gotta pop out. I even got a little mood. What? Don't make me pop out and show you. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up the score with the whole time. You know I got something. Okay, yeah, I'm getting myself in trouble. Okay. Yes, it do, Sister Angela. I'm out of here. I've overstayed my stay. If you want the wealth bundle, I'll give it to you for $97 tonight on the live. Originally $197. You can take this, you can turn around, you can sell it. Right now, everything that you buy from me is ready to be sold on demand. Just so you know that. Anybody want to take advantage of that? Because I have to go and put my children to bed. I am way over my time. I probably need to go back. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete it like I delete the other ones. The credit business in the box, sister, I was giving away for the $250 with the funding for the $250. It's the whole entire credit business in the box. It's the master class for you and yourself. It is hundreds of hours. This business in a box is a business in a box that made the creator of the business in a box $1 million in 1 hour. When I tell you the marketing is on steroids, how she pumped up the audience and got them all ready to buy on one day. See, I don't know about that. How you can do $50,000 in 50 minutes. Hey, I'm only going to give 50 people this opportunity for the next 50 minutes. You're going to do a text message blast, an email blast, and you're going to do and then you're going to do a text blast, an email blast, and then you're going to do like a wait list blast. Okay. Easy to get $50,000. It's not hard. If you get it right now before I leave, you can get it at $250. Normally it's $497. But I will give it to you right now if you do the $250 right now. I will wait on you. Anybody want that wealth bundle in a box? $97. Land banking, the master class, and the list. Okay, $197. The master class, 240 lists I showed y'all, demonstrated to y'all, show you in the master class, go in deep detail how you can go find these. I just use one or two websites inside of the master class, but this list has been updated since then. It has 240 places to go buy you some land and some property. The credit business in the box. Yes, you can still get it as long as you get it right here, right now before I leave, and I gotta go because it's 10:34 and my kids are waiting on me. My husband probably gonna be looking like he got the bitter face in a minute. Okay, get what you can. It'll pay off. It really will. And with us, we got terrorism going on, and Donald Trump saying the collapse gonna happen in the next few months if he even make it into office. Family, get you something in the digital space that people are always gonna need, and they're gonna need their credit. That's why I've been telling all of y'all, I told all of y'all, get it. That's why I made it affordable for you to get it. I don't care if you didn't get nothing else, get that credit. It's gonna change your life. You're gonna see how it's gonna change mine. It has already changed mine, and I have showed y'all, but y'all finna see it on another level. When I just pop out, don't think I'm flexing. I'm not worried about anything these people got going on in this world because I am not of this world. I'm just in it, but I'm dominating and I'm doing what God has called me to do while I'm on this earth in this world. But none of these things will affect me, and none of these things will affect God's kingdom children. That's why he's telling us exactly what to do. Same thing he told Joseph. Same thing he told Elijah. Same thing he told Elijah. Okay? Okay, I will email you. Yep, that'll be okay. Because I gotta go. Okay? I gotta go. We good to go? Just let me know in the chat, family. We good. Thank you, Dr. T. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't need anything, but I thank you for the information. Just let me know in the chat before I go. For those that I told to email me. Oh, cute. We good. All right, brother. All right, sister. All right, Sister Latoya. Yes, Sister Betty. I'm going to hook you up, okay? You get that land bank and I got something else. I got to go. Look at my husband. All right. I'm out. I'm done. Yeah, no, I'm done. I'll do it right now. I'm blaming it on them. They kept me here a little bit longer, but